I don't know if I should call this the most scariest stories I've listened to in Nigerian politics, or the most scariest thing you listen. Just hey.
Again. Another thing I did, which is perfectly legal, and I'll say it now again, was that I called meetings. And when we begin the meetings, I'll say, anybody who wants to switch on those, please gadgets, switch them on. Before we sit anywhere, I know that they're all on. Please switch them on, because whatever I'm going to say is what I suggest we should do. All these are our obedience in Washington. We have a former president, Baba-Ahmed, who had given his opinion before the election was declared. General Abdul Salam, the father of the Fourth Republic, also released a statement before the results were released. We have a vice president, Atiku. We have a Senate president, former Senate president. We have a former speaker. We have a former governor. We have a former senator. Let's go to Washington with 3 documents. The Nigerian Constitution 1342B, the remedy and INEC results. Show it to the world. The Nigerian Constitution has been breached if this government were to come into life, and we're not going to allow it. Look at us. We're not criminals. We're not going to allow the Constitution to be breached, because we are fighting for democracy, and democracy must continue in Nigeria. Do that in Washington. Do that in London. Go to Brussels, do the same. Addis Ababa. Come back to Nigeria. All of us go and submit our passports to DSS, to IG, to Army, to whoever. Look, this is who we are. We are telling you in advance, we are going to block the Eagle Square. You will not swear this man in. Go to Gwagwalada, go to Lokoja, go to Karu, or anywhere and swear him in, but not in this Eagle Square. In the same way you swore him in, you declared him 4 a.m. Look for somewhere, but you will not breach the Nigerian Constitution.
You are ready to do all of this?
Of course. Wow. Who does Nigeria belong to?
All of us.
If you don't take it, who will take it? A criminal will take it. If you don't stop, look, when you see an authority doing wrong, they cease being the authority, you become the authority. This democracy in Egypt, how did it happen? Was it not the people who came out to Tahrir Square and drove it? Who would say that it wasn't constitutional at that point? Don't you have a government in Syria? Tell me the constitution they followed. The people used their vote and said, because ultimately the meaning of democracy, and let me take the liberty to again repeat what I've been saying. Comprehension. There are different levels people comprehend things. What do you think democracy is? Typically, Nigerians think you have 3 arms of government. That's democracy. No, you have a civilian. That's democracy. That's not true. Can I tell you a definition of democracy? That when people genuinely motivated and in search of justice are the last line of defense. Not the DSS, not the police, not the army. When the people, you and me and everybody, say that you are breaching our rights, we're ready to die here. You will not do it. That is the meaning of democracy. Don't go away. That is democracy, not 3 arms of government. But Nigerians assembled from the late 1800s to 1900, the protectorate, 1940, the amalgamation, and the 1960. Nigerians are not ready to do that. We are some of the bravest people on earth. Undoubtedly, some of the most ingenious people on earth. Why am I telling you? Go to where Nigerian army is operating. They don't do rubbish when Nigeria. The only way, when Nigeria is not operating, they'll go and do what they're doing. Go to the universities in the whole Western Hemisphere. Go to the hospitals. Now it is gradually becoming a sign that to know how good a hospital is, you count the number of Nigerian surgeons in the hospital in the Western Hemisphere to know how it is good. No doubt about Nigerians. We are good and we can be good. Only thing is that we have not yet decided to unite for ourselves. The day we unite in Nigeria, be it on Eagle Square, be it we walk to the villa, be it whatever you do. And it is this awareness that DSS was afraid. The man is very intelligent too. He is super intelligent. There are things he doesn't want me to say. And you know, when someone that can end your life says, my brother, please, please. I said, okay, sir, we're friends. We'll work for security. Listen, it is this kind of awareness they don't want me creating. They don't want Nigerians aware. Should we allow that? I think we should not. You should be aware. Well, if you are aware and you still decide out of your own laziness to allow someone to ruin your future, that's your good luck. Then keep quiet and never say anything again. Yeah.
Brilliant. We need to make serious progress.
Yeah.
You didn't quite interrogate Peter Obi and Kwankwaso's ticket. It's 1 or 2 minutes.
Why should I interrogate something that was my idea?
Really?
Yeah. Please sit down one day and ask Peter Obi. On the 31st of January 2024, 8:30 p.m. at John Noon Hotel. It was very difficult for me to track Peter Obi that time. I tracked him and I, what's your plan going forward? And I didn't get a plan. I said, if you don't have a plan, sir, please, here is either El-Rufai, Kwankwaso, or somebody I will not mention. Try and work with them. Can't you see Tinubu organized for 16 years? As much as I don't like his politics, I like him as a person. He's an uncle. Can't you see he organized, not planned, he organized for 16 years. And you're planning from day to day, from week to week. Like, no, sir, I don't behave like that. I'm methodical. I work with these people. And up till tomorrow, up to when he left Labour Party, I was still working with Peter Obi. While he was in ADC, I was holding Labour for him. Till I left Labour Party. While I came to PRP, I still said, Peter, if you want to come, come. But then they were misreading people. If you could go to Labour in 2022 and say, I'll only enter if you give me a ticket. Don't try that with PRP chairman. He'll tell you to take a hike.
And that's better than everybody else. You know, he's your brother. You know,
no, forget that brother thing. Read his profile, read his everything. They tell you that this is not democracy. Because if you're a true Democrat, you should belong before you contest. And these are instructive things. Not get the ticket before you, it doesn't happen. It is not good for any system to happen. And these are the kind of things I try to tell Peter Obi. Though he listens to me, but there are times that I don't know who else, what else and before I know it, he has already taken the action. So I cannot criticize what is my idea. I'm very, very happy for Peter Obi to work with Kwankwaso.